Hello there. We're sitting down with Donna McCormick, the founder of Spectrum Healing. And whether you know Donna or you've just come across her work, this is a short audio where you'll hear her story so you know how she got to where she is today. Hi Donna, how are you?
Hello, I'm wonderful, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure. So tell us, how did your journey into this career begin?
Wow, it's a magical journey, as most healers will tell you. Mm-hmm. It has a lot of experience and a lot of life lessons that came with it. From a very young age, I really did know that I was a little bit different, but I didn't really understand that I was different. I thought everybody had the visions that I did and could see things in the way that I could see them. And I found myself growing up at a very young age, sharing wisdom with people that didn't seem to, how would I know this at the age of 8, 11, 15? And I found myself just naturally counselling people. Mm-hmm. Really just pushed it aside and got on with my journey. And next thing you know, I'm finding myself leaving school, following a career in finance, and then leaving that and working with my dad. And my dad was such an inspiration to me. I worked with him for 8 years in a private enterprise, and he taught me so much about life, people, business. And it felt like in all of my careers, all of my jobs, because there's other ones too, that I was always with people, always connecting, managing people, and it just felt like a natural journey for me. Then my dad retired and I found myself back in the corporate world, in the finance world, and that was a journey where I moved up the ladder so fast that it was so overwhelming. As an empath, the people that feel things, yeah. I was also able to feel and embody knowledge very quickly. So I did move up the ladder very fast. And I got to this, I guess, amazing position in the Commonwealth Bank. And most people would have celebrated. I came from an entrepreneurial family and followed the journey of probably what my parents really wanted me to become. And I was unfulfilled, so much so that I actually got very sick. I was going into work every day really thinking, do I have to do this again? I got burnt out so many hours, gained weight, nothing just seemed to be flowing. And I really realised that my authentic self was only resonating with the people that I was managing, not the ethics or the codes and values of the culture of the Commonwealth Bank. Now, I'm not saying that that's a culture that doesn't serve, but it didn't serve me. So my beautiful body decided that it was going to show me a different way. And now, years on, I understand it was the greatest gift. So I manifested chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, off the back of glandular fever. And it really was my reawakening to my spiritual self. Did I have a wonderful career in finance? Yes, I did. Did I meet amazing people? Yes. Was I successful? Yes. But unfulfilled. Time to follow my heart. So in that journey, I had the gift of having 2 amazing children who are young men today. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I've done a great job there and always made sure that I guided them in a space of following your heart. Next thing you know, I've left the corporate world and I've begun my true journey of awakening myself as a spiritual healer, teacher and facilitator. But in truth, it was always in me. It's what I did in every position I ever held in any role in any corporation. But now I was doing it with my worth, my value, and I recovered from the full burnout, the chronic fatigue, the fibromyalgia, and even in that journey, I was told you won't be able to have any children because I had the polycystic ovaries as well, just the whole entourage. Obviously, I wasn't listening, so they were going to give it to me all at once. So I overcame all of those things using the concept of alternative medicine, energy work, kinesiology, and in that journey, I'm studied in all of those areas. But now I just sit in the technology of Spectrum that I've co-created over the last 10 years. So over the last decade, I've been very dedicated to spectrum healing and teaching. I have created a new technology that I'm bringing through to make life easier for people. I have a skill set of connecting people, awakening and opening people's hearts. And for me, it just felt right to step into that role of mentoring a soul to become the true and optimum version of themselves, living their true potential. And today, Spectrum Healing and Mentoring is my business that I've created from my heart, and it feels and resonates with my authentic self. And I truly believe a healer can only heal what you've healed in yourself, and I've done the work. And I sit in this place today celebrating my amazing business, my amazing clients, and my amazing students. I just wanted to share a little bit of how I became me. There is always a journey, but the journey doesn't always have to be a struggle. I'm the type of person that can support that journey. If you find out who you really are, life flows with grace and with ease.
That was a beautiful journey, and no doubt you've gone through some very rough patches and you've done the work to come out the other side. So if you are listening and you would like to work with Donna, check out her services and be sure to get in touch.